Donald Trump likes to refer to his Mar-a-Lago resort in South Florida as the Winter White House, but according to state of Florida safety and health inspectors, probably not the kind of place that the average American citizen would want to go. Recently, it was revealed that a health and safety inspection in November 2017 revealed at least 15 health and safety violations committed at Mar-a-Lago. Some of them a little more serious than others. Here are a few of some of the violations that were noted there. First and foremost, there was concrete missing from a stairwell in part of the bed and breakfast attached to Mar-a-Lago, meaning that there was exposed metal rebar that could result in very serious injury and increase the risk of falling for people, again, because there was concrete missing from a damn stairwell. The staff in the kitchen was storing milk at improper temperatures that promoted bacterial growth. Cases of hot dogs stored on the ground, on the floor, in walk-in coolers and freezers, which also allows for anything that drips down onto the floor. For those of you who've ever worked in a restaurant, you probably understand this, but it gets mucky, it gets gross, it gets wet and then freezes and then thaws and freezes, and that's what those hot dogs were sitting in. Mar-a-Lago cost $200,000 to become a member. Just to become a member. That doesn't include yearly dues and fees for everything else. You have to pay $200,000 for the privilege of being able to walk in the door and then purchase those other services available at this place. Donald Trump goes down there frequently, pretty much every weekend when it's a little chilly up in DC. And here we find out that once again, for the second time in Donald Trump's presidency that's been going on for less than a year, this place has very serious health and safety violations, which proves that Mar-a-Lago is not unlike Trump himself. All the, facade of glitz and glamour and class on the outside, but on the inside, it's rotting and filled with bugs and falling apart, which is pretty much the best way to describe Donald Trump himself. He puts on this facade of being high class, a good guy, the pinnacle of what every American strives to be. But on the inside, things aren't working right. There's pieces missing, and there's just general grossness and disgustingness coursing through this man's veins. That is exactly what's happening in Mar-a-Lago, and I'm willing to bet that if it's happening in one of Trump's properties, it is probably happening in others. But never forget that this dilapidated Mar-a-Lago is the perfect analogy for Donald Trump himself. All glitz on the outside, disgusting on the inside. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you see here on Ring of Fire, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. You can see the little subscribe button down there, but if you're watching it on another device where you can't see it, go to youtube.com/TheRingOfFire, hit subscribe, be notified every time we get a new video.